Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKodash. The honor to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, they're doing evil well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elect. The elect of the one-third, shalom. This is Brother Dawadav from the GMS Detroit camp, coming at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKodash. All right. This will be another in transit. Adon Ratazah, which means Lord's will. This video will be edifying to the elect. Now, today I want to do a video entitled, This Existence. Alright, this existence, alright, this miserable existence is just about up. So us, being within this devil society, being within this devil system, being in captivity, subject unto payments, so on and so forth. That's almost up. All right, us being underneath these curses, and constantly catching hell, as is written, we are troubled on every side. That's just about up. This isn't a life. We haven't lived yet, in the words of the elder apostle Gabar. We haven't lived yet. This is just an existence. We're just here. We're just here. We haven't really lived yet. You live when you have slaves, when you have servants, when you have power. That's real living. But more importantly, when you're 100% on point with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, then you're living. All right? Then you're living. All right? We haven't lived yet. This is just an existence, and a miserable one at that. All right? Because we're constantly going through different trials, tribulations, troubles, things like that. But guess what? There's hope. Hope that what? Hope that Yahweh will send forth His Son Yahushai to end this madness, this worthless existence. It will end this madness, this life here in Babylon the Great. Because when you really sit down and you really think about it, not only does it make you angry, but then you start realizing how much madness is going on around about you. And even certain times you're going through certain things, and it pushes you to the brink of near insanity. You're like, man, this is madness, But ultimately, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai still brings us back to reality. He still comforts us and allows us to get through whatever it is that we're going through. There's going to come a time where we're not going to catch hell anymore. We're not going to have to worry about, having to work. We're not going to have to work anymore. As written, there remaineth a rest for the people of the Most High. All right? And the scriptures say what? Let us labor that we may enter into that rest. So we got to do what? Do the work. So that we can enter into the rest, which is the kingdom of heaven. All right? To make it on the first go around, that's what we want. All right? So we're laboring right now. We're doing this work, all right? Through the grace and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, in the hopes that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will deliver us and bring us into that everlasting rest, which is in the kingdom of heaven. You see? So, we haven't lived yet. When you see these different celebrities and these different entertainers, there ain't nothing to be envious of, because they're constantly being plagued by different demons, right? They're constantly under the rule, right, of the so-called white man. Right? They constantly got to do what he say. That's why these different entertainers, they can never have rest. They always got to do the next album, the next mixtape. Esau don't let them get off the hook. You see? Esau don't let them off the hook. They constantly got to push some more stuff out. They don't even get to really enjoy their money. They always got to do another demonic sacrifice. Do all types of madness. Even to the point where they're wearing dresses. Doing different things. All right, that pleases Esau and pleases the left-hand side. Then they're allowed to prosper even more in this world. But if they don't do those wicked things, they won't be able to prosper. You see? So they ain't doing too good. They ain't doing too good. And you see the money that they show off, they ain't really living that life. They don't have as much money as they boast to have. They got different demons plaguing them. Like this one entertainer, he said he doesn't even, it was either a he or a she said that she doesn't even have mirrors within her house. It was either a she or a he. But this particular entertainer said that they don't have mirrors in their house because, they can't stand to look at themselves. Why? Because of all the wicked things that they did in order to get that money. It's shameful. That's why these different guys, when they get money and become rich, right? What do they end up doing? They end up getting all types of crazy tattoos. Why is that? Because they're ashamed of the different things that they did in order to get that money. You know, you see them before the fame, no tattoos. After the fame, many tattoos. You know, not one, not two, but many. Why? Because they're deeply ashamed of the filthy, lewd, and wicked things that they did in order to achieve that status. You know, the men had to bend over. They do all types of madness, you know, in order to get that money. You know, that's why the scriptures say, for the love of money is the root of all evil. All right, because you got certain individuals that do anything, any and anything in order to get it. You know, they'll do every and anything in order to get that money. You know, but ultimately, you know, it's not worth it. You know, it's not worth it. The Lord doesn't allow these different entertainers that have money and have all these different things. The Lord doesn't allow them to have rest and happiness. You know, that's why there's a saying, money doesn't buy you happiness. Yeah, in this world, you know, you can have all the money in the world, but you're still not happy. You know, even these top wicked elite, yeah, they got money. Yeah, they're doing great. But guess what? That thought is still within the back of their mind that, dang, man, I'm going to eventually go down. That's still looming in the back of their head. You know, that's why the scriptures say the number of years is hidden to the oppressor, because he doesn't know the exact second, the exact day that he's going down, but he knows that he's going down. You know, so best believe that he's nervous. You know, he's nervous. All right. So getting all this money, here it is. These entertainers, they have these different things, but guess what? They don't end up getting virgins. They got the same industry harlots that they got to pass around. Lord don't allow them to have happiness. We're gonna have happiness in the kingdom. You know. So hey, let us labor that we may enter to that rest. You know, because right now, you know, this measly existence, you know, it ain't worth it. You know, so it's best that we do this work in the host of Yahweh Shemel shall reward us. As written, the Heavenly Father is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, and that ye have ministered to the saints that do minister. See, so the Lord's going to give us a reward. So let's labor so that we can be rewarded. All praise, honors, and glories be unto Yahweh Shemel Shai, Shemar Kudash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. They're doing the well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to be unto the members of the elect. The reflected 1/3. With that being said, Shalom. Barak Hakim, if you not listen. Shalom.